Sounds a good idea to me. Because once you put soffit in here, you gotta have to put something up into that, right?
Not if we do it the other way.
What do you mean, this way with the straight roof?
It'll all be this height, all the way across.
Ooh, I kinda like that. I kinda like that.
And that way, we can run
Make it
soffit
easier.
like this. I can put a piece of shit here and run it right into this and get rid of all that shit.
Boy, that sounds real good to me. Look more like a room than just a porch.
It's your money.
Three-season room. Right?
Huh?
It'd be a three-season room out there.
Pretty much. Pretty much. She likes to sit out here and read once in a while, and she doesn't care what the weather is.
Spring and the fall would be nice. Summer, hot.
We
Yeah,
don't do it,
fucking, man, that'd be sweet.
and we never did anything in the wintertime in here. We just don't. But
You ain't gotta worry about propping the roof up anymore in the winter.
yeah, I can take my 2x3s and put them up in the attic.
This roof ain't going nowhere.
Ah, I like that, man. I like your idea.
I think it
I
would
was
look
up there
better
bouncing,
flat.
I'm like, wow, that's fucking burly.
It would look better flat, and then you wouldn't have to fuck with this shit.
Yeah, you put more of a room into it than just a porch. That's what I'm thinking. And you gotta hide that anyway.
Yeah, it'll be this height.
What if we?
Fucking
J
80
down,
inches.
J down, J there, nail it here.
And it would be easier for you guys to screen and soffit, right?
Well,
No?
either way, I mean, nothing's easy. Everything takes time.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. I do.
And this is what I was getting at. Like, if you can imagine soffit in here. Now this is going to be sticking into the room, so the soffit is going to have to be trimmed around this.
Holy fuck, you got a pond around here? You hear them frogs?
That smells
They're
like
loud.
cancer.
Holy shit.
But now you don't want to do it that way.
I mean, if we did it this way, you don't want to put the fucking things in there, so it's going to bend this way.
Right.
But this way, I mean, at least.
Well, like I said before, if it's easier doing it that way,
I think it'll look better.
right,
Shoo,
right,
man.
because it won't be sticking in. And at the same point, this is your structure. You said, not that.
Right.
It's
So,
smoke
I mean-
too. Smoke too.
It smells like KY burning.
You get KY jelly too? You use a KY
Like
jelly?
the toys I got.
That's
Sometime when he got out of the truck one time, he left one in from the night before, and it fell out, and the fucking thing was vibrating on the ground. Nobody could get a hold of it.
Big black one.
You know what I mean? So I think if we did it this way,
There's your structure.
I'm not nailing anything, so I'm screwing everything. So
Yeah.
for this thing to go, we would have to stop pulling the screws.
Right.
So I mean, it potentially could warp, but I mean,
But it's going to warp either way. It's going to warp this way, or it's going to warp this way. Because
then
this
you'll
is
have more
but
visual.
you
know
just
what I
told
mean?
me
It'll
though
be-
that this is the structure. This
Yes.
is the structure.
Yeah.
So you're not putting really any weight on that to say, do it,
There's no weight.
do that. And then when we put a roof on this porch, yeah,
So I could potentially go, but this is the other saga.
well,
If we do this, now if I bend metal down here and into this,
but you're going to hide everything inside
I'm
here.
probably going to have
because
to
you're
put
gonna
another
have a
something
ceiling.
here across this for the top of the screen. So that's what I'm going to have to do.
Oh, when you put the screen
Yeah,
on
so
the...
first thing, we got to find out if you're going to want to soffit this. If so, we're probably going to have to do that. Soffit and metal wrap first. Oh, excuse me. Put these in. Okay, soffit, and then we can put another piece of shit here across this. and then you could wrap your fucking stuff around this.
Now, don't you have to put one at the bottom too?
No, because we're gonna go to the outside and
Okay.
skirt.
Okay, well, I wanna hold off on that too,
Right.
and make sure that she gets what you're saying.
I mean now too, because I think with the white, the brown, the white, the brown and the shit that you got going on with the drip edge, that shit down there would probably be, because I can just stretch all that stuff right over all this stuff, and then, you know.
Well, that sounds good to me. Let's sell her. Was that another $50?
What?
Oh, is
Selling
that?
her?
That's what you're doing anyway, aren't you? But you're gonna be doing more. But you're gonna be doing more than you expected,
The
right?
only extra you're gonna be dealing with is the soffit, and the extra shit we need for that.
Well, I'm assuming right now the way I like it, I like the ceiling.
Yeah.
I like the ceiling.
We could probably go 2 foot on center. So we're gonna need to go from this header here to the underside of that beam with, you could use a 2x4. And I can return, you know, you got a 2x4 like this.
Yep.
Going here.
Yep.
I can return it like this with another fucking 2x4 and fasten it down there.
Yep.
And it'll be, and you can do that every 2 feet, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12 foot 2x4s, and I think the soffit was $500. So I've got probably enough soffit. I got soffit for this. You know, it's
Yeah.
fucking a foot by one piece. So you're gonna need soffit for here and the framing. So you probably, you know, probably $200 in fucking lumber. Well, $20 times 8, 160. So 6, 760. 760 for soffit and framing. This is material. But I think that right there, doing that extra is gonna really, you know, now, if I go to the extra mile for you and wrap all this shit, it's really gonna, you won't see much of anything wood-wise. You know what I mean? Because we can also soffit this motherfucker. We can cut pieces for this.
Yeah.
Bend metal right around this up
Yep.
to the fucking soffit here.
Yep.
And it would all be, look like it was continuous.
Yeah, we'll
It
see
would all
this
line
beam.
up.
All you'll see is another fucking 2x4 that I gotta put here.
Yeah. I was gonna say because the ceiling's gonna come up above here.
Yeah, the ceiling will be right to this. You know, so I'll bend a piece of shit around here, put soffit here, cover this, bend around that. So that metal shit's already kind of taken care of, you know.
Well, I like that idea. Now, you guys all done till she gets here and questions what you're saying? Or answers what
Well,
you're
I'm gonna try to
asking?
put these fucking things in, because I don't.
Okay.
I got the screen door, I didn't want to bring it and fuck it up, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wait till that's here, and I can just put 2 posts up, put the screen door in, and then,
I would say if you wanna come over here Saturday or Sunday and ask questions, or wait till Monday when you come in and ask
I
questions.
can bring some shit, you know, some product anyway.
Yep.
Did we cut a 2x for this?
No, we never cut it. We deviated to a different plant sitting right there.
Okay.
Plus I gotta come back here anyway, I can come here, finish the roof, put these 2 fucking things in. How many 2x are left? 6 total.
1, 2,
The one on the north.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I might need to.
All right. Yeah. You gotta chat with my wife, Bill. You gotta chat with my wife. I don't know if she wants this.
I would assume she wouldn't, but.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know if she wants this because this is a lot cleaner than what we had. But it's not finished at all.
Yeah.
And what you are thinking, and I'm thinking the same thing, is put a frickin' ceiling right in this thing and
You know, another
make it
thing
look
too,
like
if
a
you
room.
can get some kind of wire out of here, fucking put a block right here and put a ceiling fan up.
Well, that's the wire for there's a light there with a light there and a light there.
Put some rope lighting around the inside of this.
Old lady be chasing you around out there.
You'll be getting some tail, brother.
Why do you think I want this fucking
Put that
place?
Chuck,
Well,
put
lady
that
chases
Chuck
me
Taylors
now.
back on so you can get away from her.
I would do a solid, probably I would do texture 111 down on the ground with a drink rail, screen door, texture 111 all the way around this thing. So on the outside, texture 111, and then drink rail, and then some screen. So your privacy level, when you're sitting down, you don't see shit. You got fucking, you know, so much feet. You got. You go to 40, probably go to 42 inches right there. So from here down is all fucking solid, all the way around.
Oh, I don't know if she wants that.
Then screen.
I don't know if she wants that. Boy, we have to wait till she gets here to, if you could throw all that out. You know that we had that thatching all around the bottom, 6 inches up, because one of the cats was pushing out over here on the side, and I didn't have that, so we moved it up, and they stopped because the thing was there, but it kept tearing every time they went to push into it, tearing. So that was the problem there. Other than that, that's why we were getting rid of that cross thing hatching, because it looked like shit after a while.
That's something I should have brought that up, because that's a freaking awesome idea. And you can paint it the same color as the house. Or you could use tongue and groove fucking shit, but you know, something that you can just paint. The texture 111 will last for fucking ever. You get the stuff that 7/16, that shit that I've got from that we did. I did Carol's shed with. A little cheaper than the other stuff too. It's shiplap. So, and then you could probably, you know, do something on the inside here too. I mean, hey, you can do.
Yeah, I'd just rather have a screen.
Yeah.
I'd just rather have a screen. I'm not worried about anything else but the screen. That's why when you said let's close in the room with a little ceiling or something, yeah, that's really perfect. But we gotta have the screens because as soon as she comes in and makes that decision, well, because I don't want anything on the bottom. I want screen all the way up and down. I don't want
80.
anything.
80. Should be 80, right?
Yeah, and you can make it a little.
Give it a T. 8.
Yeah. 8 is good. And it's square cut too, so.
All right.
And what I'm saying with the texture 111 is you're killing two birds with one stone. So that skirt board that I was going to put here, or whatever we can do, we can take that money, put it towards the plywood, and you run a piece right down on the fucking ground. Now you're sealing that off down there, and you're sealing this off to a certain point here. Keeps the fucking cats from doing shit, and then you have like a little fucking drink rail in here.
I know what you're saying, but you know, the only reason cats come out here is to look out at the birds.
Yeah.
So I gotta have something for them to sit on the ground and look. I mean, the floor and look at the birds. Other than that, they're